So every day at one point, one of your backup images, which are full views of the computer, one of those images is booted on whatever schedule you want, but the default is once a day. So you're assured that whatever application server you've got, you're backing up. As a VM, one of the backups fired up and was fully functional within the last 24 hours. And you should consider your restoration times to be like 5 minutes, or under 10. Should a critical server go down because at the time of disaster? Eka, can you click over to let's just go over to restore. Yeah, so you pick one of your machines, just pick something on the one of the servers, and then scroll down a little bit for us. So from that restoration point, you just pick your server and you pick what you want to do. Now each image, they're all kind of the same when you think about it. I mean, you're taking an image. The first example, just a file restore, that's the most basic. You're taking an image and mounting it read-only. And there you go. You pick whatever you want. You just pick so let's say you had a malware outage or a RAID controller failure at lunchtime. Go back to the backup that happened at 11 a.m. Right? You can start your restoration, but you can do any of these things. You can do just mount it read only, that's file restore, or you could do a local virtualization. So you have a lot of variety of choices. And when you do it, let's say a POS goes down. What you can do is fire it up immediately from its last good known backup, and that will take about 5 to 10 minutes to boot that virtual machine. So you have a fully functional version of the POS system that can be then connected to through the secondary Ethernet port in the Supermicro. So you'll be PCI compliant. Put it on the other VLAN and run the POS system. Run it virtual on our device until you determine why the actual machine failed. That's a very common full disaster iteration, or how you do it in reality. You'd run on our box as a VM for a little bit until you resolve the problem, a couple of days, and then just migrate the database over when you get the real POS system back online. But you shouldn't expect your downtime to be more than about 10 minutes. You know, as fast as you can fire up a machine and do VLAN configurations, pretty fast, much faster than building a server off of tapes with the semantic system.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, way faster. All right, I'll let Eka talk.